Go.
G'day folks, welcome back to Boddington Farm. Well, after several requests, I'm going to show you in stages how I make potato pancakes.
Polish potato pancakes.
Polish potato pancakes, made by an Aussie. So,
Which we're having for dinner, which is Aussie for we're having breakfast for dinner tonight.
yeah, it's going to be a hot breakfast. So in here I've got some potatoes that I've grated up already. I've got them sitting in some water, and if you can see all the froth there, that's the starch coming out. Hence, that's the reason why I've got them in the water, is to help get the starch out.
To stop them from going brown.
Yeah. I just did this last potato. Yeah. I'll find it as I'm grating them, I'll start to get some peel just sticking on the top there, like that. So to get around that, all I do, 180 degrees, and keep on grating. So I don't end up grating some skin into the recipe. Just on the side, going down. There we go. Get that off there. And reach up inside. Get all the inside there. And like such, I'm going to give it a little stir. Now, normally I let this sit for about 5 minutes just to help it so I can get the starch out, but I've done it with the other potatoes, so I'm not going to be really fussed about that. I go over here to the colander. And as you see, as you tip it out, the water's all milky colour. That's the starch from the potatoes. Now, this is only 3 potatoes that I've grated up because I'm just cooking for myself and Bibby. But this will probably end up making about 4 to 6 pancakes. Just going to give it a little rinse out and get more starch out. That'll do. Drain it, and I'm going to give it a good squeeze. Just to get out any excess water. Come back over to the bowl. And you can see the difference there. It's all nice and fluffy and nicely grated up. Hand off.
It looks a bit like grated cheese.
Sort of, yes. Now, my ingredients going into this, I've got self-raising flour here, salt and pepper to taste, and eggs. Thank you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just crack the eggs in. Oh yeah. Thank you, Bibby.
Gotta do it one at a time, Justin. Are they fresh ones from today?
Couple of days.
Couple of days. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Couple of days, mate.
Oh, the Yanks wouldn't know that. Couple of days. Beautiful.
No.
But the Aussies will get it if they used to watch the Comedy Company.
Yeah.
Rula, tula, fula, and a guppy. Couple of days.
Couple of days, mate. Beautiful. There we go. Three bum nuts.
3 eggs, 3 potatoes. 3 eggs, 3 potatoes.
Yeah. You can add more eggs if you want. If you like it a little bit eggy.
Or richer.
Or richer, yes. A little bit of salt. Coming out there. A little bit of pepper. And I'm just going to mix that now, just to see how it turns out, because you've got to keep in mind there's moisture in the potato, and also obviously moisture with the eggs. So we'll see how we go. If I'm going to add any moisture to it, I'm just going to add a little drop of milk. Get the eggs nice and incorporated. And you see how that's all nice and moist. Now, to help bind this, I will add a little bit of corn flour, not self-raising flour, doofus, but let me just reach my behind you, Bibby.
Because he didn't get everything prepared earlier.
Now, if you notice, I'm just using a teaspoon here because I'm going to add just a little bit at a time. And what I'm looking for, the consistency that I'm looking for is like a pancake batter. You can start to see how the flour in there has begun to bring it all together, but I still want a little bit more. I'm going to add another teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, and let's go again. And this actually starting to look quite okay. It's still a little bit moist for my liking. So, a bit more flour. So far that's 6 teaspoons of flour that's in here. And now they're starting to thicken up nicely. You can see we're starting to get like a pancake sort of, or your more traditional pancake batter sort of consistency here. And there's not much moisture in the bottom as it drains out. As the flour soaks up the moisture, it'll get a little bit thicker. So that's actually looking quite nice. So I'm just going to let that sit for about 5 or 10 minutes to give the flour a chance to soak up the moisture and do its thing, and we'll come back to it and see how it looks. Okay, folks, continuing on from where we left off. I've got the fry pan on the stove here. I'm just going to put some olive oil in the bottom. You have to give it a good covering on the bottom like that. this as well, I'm going to add some butter.
Because everything's better with butter.
Absolutely. Put this butter back in the fridge. Thank you, Bibby. Melt and cook up very nicely. Now we've got our potato pancake batter here.
You want to show them how it should look before you start?
There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, I stuffed it up.
There we go,
Like
that's
that.
nice. Nice one. Yeah. Another spoon. Additional spoon. Some butter. Move it out a little bit. And there we go. Now what I'm going to look for as this cooks is, you see how it shifts on its own, and I'm going to be looking for some browning on the edges here. And these go, as you see, really nicely with some sunny side up eggs, some bacon on the side. If you want to go all flash, you could do some butter mushrooms, grilled tomato.
Or you can just have the potato pancake by itself with a little bit of sugar on it. That's yummy too.
Now you see it's starting to get some golden brown on the edge there, folks. I'm going to slide it underneath and very carefully how's that?
And it's nothing like a hash brown.
No. Nice and golden brown on top there. Not too much. Like Kellogg's. Not too dark, not too light. It's just right.
What? Kellogg's.
Yeah. Kellogg's just right. Not too heavy, not too light. It's just right.
More like Goldilocks and Three Bears.
For the benefit of our Northern Hemisphere compadres. And there you go, folks. Is that easy? I feel it's nice and firm. Just going to turn the heat down a fraction. So obviously the oil cooks it, but the butter also helps add a nice golden brown texture to it. Take it out. Just let it drain a little bit. I'm going to put it onto some paper towel here. And there you have it, folks. Potato pancakes. That's it. I shall come back to you when I finish doing this and I'm moving on to the eggs and bacon. Okay, folks, just about done. But I thought I'd just share with you a quick little tip that Bibby has taught me when cooking eggs sunny side up. Obviously, I've got the eggs in the fry pan here, but I've got a glass lid over the top for the purpose of a mild steaming effect. So, eggs will cook underneath, and as the yolk gets the opaque covering on top, the eggs will then be cooked. As you can see, this one here will be just creeping across. They're starting to become opaque on top. When it becomes totally glass over opaque, then we are done. Back soon, folks.
And here's the end result. Of course, that's Agent's huge dinner, which he'll probably put another potato pancake on that. And then you've got my dinner, and I like it this way because you know what I love doing? I get the egg and I just kind of put it everywhere, but he sort of overdid the eggs. But anyway, it's still going to be tasty. So you get some egg, some bacon.
What does the inside of it look like?
What?
With the pancakes.
There's pancake in the middle there.
There you go. Noms.
Eggs, bacon, pancake.
Perfectly rounded dinner and breakfast.
Brenna at its best, guys. Really, you try this. Well, I don't let Agent in the kitchen much, but his potato pancakes, bacon and eggs.
So, if this has given you some inspiration, folks, you like what you're seeing, and this made, even better, if this has made you hungry, give us a big like, subscribe if you haven't done so, share the bejeepers out of this, and
I'll just have my dinner.
And tickle that bell so you'll be notified when we upload our next video. Bon appetit, folks. Hooroo.
Catcha.
So please, folks, give us a big thumbs up, share this, hit the subscribe button, and tickle that bell to receive notifications.